Welcome to the Peachtree Morning Show by DCI. It's a wise way to start the day. Hope you enjoy.
Sorry.
Hello.
Okay. Hello, morning. This is Friday, May 15th, the last day of this week. So I think everybody's here happy, and I hope the people, the audience, you are also happy today. But today we would have a very tough questions. So maybe I can play this video. And this is a question from Romania. Let's see.
Romania. I would like to refer to a topic related to health. It's about deafness and vision impairment, blindness. My question is, what are the actions to be done? What are the seeds to be planted by each individual in order to render their sight and hearing to solve this serious problem with high impact on his or her life? Thank you. You are awesome.
Wow. You know, the reason I choose this question is though I don't have answer for this question because I went to the nursing house for many years. And one of the lady I visited, she's blind and she couldn't hear. So every time we went there, if any people touch her, she will be very angry and she starts to complain. And also she cannot talk. So we couldn't understand her. So from my standpoint of view, she's in a very big suffering, but nobody knows how to help her. So, but this question from Romania, he said like, what's the seeds we planted for have this kind of suffering, and how can we help them? How can we get rid of these problems? So I feel like Penny don't have answers also. Maybe we go to Michael directly.
Well, I'll tell you a nice story because when people get old like me, we like to tell story. So my stepmother, she is 94 years old and she has a very unusual life. So her whole life, she is doing the 4 steps, but she doesn't know about the 4 steps. So I think automatically she has this instinct to do the 4 steps. So for example, she was a school teacher for 1st grade. These are kids are 6 years old or 7 years old. And she taught them mathematics for her whole life. She's a school teacher. And in America, this is one of the lowest paid job. The school teacher for the 6 or 7-year-old, they don't make any money at all. So when she retired, she didn't have much money, but she decided to put some money in the stock. And she was very, very generous, even though she doesn't have much money. She was very, very generous to share money with other people. And she always helped other people with money. And so she opened up the newspaper and she saw there's a new company called Apple. And the stock is like $1 or something like that. And she bought a lot of it, you know. And I think because of her seeds, now she's a millionaire. She has a big, beautiful house near the beach in California. You can walk to the beach from her house. It's one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. And so she has this instinct. So I don't know, 5 years ago, she was having some eye problems. And she went to the doctor. And they told her, it's called in English, macular degeneration. And people get it when they're 80 years old, 85 years old. And they said, you will go blind. You don't have choice, you know. There's no cure. You will be blind later. So she didn't ask me anything. She started to volunteer for the blind organization in California. And once a week, she goes there for 2 or 3 hours, and she will read the books to the blind people and things like that. And a long time, it helped her. She didn't go blind, you know. So I'm thinking, even though we may be blind, if we help the people who are blind or deaf, it can stop this seed. We can stop the seed. Maybe Penny and Wangsha, maybe you have an idea of what is the seed in the first place. You know, why do some people go blind?
Wangsha.
Okay, so
Because-
just now I'm thinking,
Yes.
because I'm thinking if I'm going to be blind or going to be deaf, so I'm thinking it's not convenient for me. It's not convenient. So maybe I may do, because maybe I did something to stop somebody to do something not convenient for them. Because if I couldn't see anything, then I cannot work, right? And maybe when I drive, I stop others in a very rough way. I'm not good at this. I didn't take care of others. So then later, when I going to be blind, I feel so not convenient, so nervous about it. This is the seed what I'm thinking of.
Penny, what?
And yeah, Penny.
What I think about is like the eyes is here, but it is disconnect with your body. It's like we diversify people, the community. Maybe there's a lot of meaningful community in the world, but when we do something to diversify people, and then we break people,
to divide people.
Yes,
Wow.
and then it is a cause for the eyes problem is because the eyes is function, but it disconnect with your brain, so that's why you cannot see anything. So I just imagine, guess like that. Is it? So what is the answer for you, Geshe-la? Because for me, yes.
So I'm thinking a lot, you know, you guys in Hong Kong, your situation has improved. In China, the virus situation has improved because your government, the Chinese government, I believe, did a very good actions to control the virus. Your government is more organized, and my own government is a little bit sometimes not very well organized. So we have more problem here. We have more trouble here. And I was thinking what's happening in America. For example, if I go to the store, I went to the store yesterday, and there's no toilet paper anywhere, okay? They say now in America, toilet paper is more valuable than paper money. You know? And so I'm thinking, you know, everyone now during the virus, many people get very selfish. They get very, very selfish, you know. They say now, look, there's not enough toilet paper. Next month, I will not have toilet paper for my family. So if they see toilet paper in the store, they will buy all of it. You know, they will buy like, I don't know, 50 rolls of toilet paper, and they will leave nothing for the next person, you see? And I think this is a kind of blindness. I think if we don't understand where things are coming from, and we don't understand, we will get more toilet paper if we share our toilet paper, you know? So yesterday I had a very big day at the store. I went to another store and they have toilet paper. Then my normal blind self, my blindness idea, let me take all of them, you know? Let me get all of them. Sorry, stop. I will take all of them. Actually, if I see the toilet paper, it's because in the past I shared my toilet paper. So I think this kind of blindness right now in America, we have a lot of seeds. I think then it can cause physical blindness. I don't think it's a metaphor. I think it's real. I think if we act blindly and we act selfishly, then it can affect our eyes also. I think so. What do you think, Wangsha?
Just now I'm thinking from the philosophy way. So actually in our whole life, what kind of things I really want to see, and what kind of words I really want to hear, which will help me eventually. So I'm thinking from what I heard, even for my life, is my 40 years old. So like if I know how can I get what I want in a nice way, and that would be very great for me. So the very precious things, very precious words, I have eyes, I have ears to hear, to see, is the wisdom. So if I couldn't say it, if I couldn't hear it, so maybe I did something before to block others to have the wisdom. So I'm thinking the seeds is maybe to share wisdom, even share what you know, even share what you learned just a few days ago, and what's the latest technology, whatever you know, to share with others. So it doesn't matter in the future, you still, whatever you are blind or deaf, you still hear, you still can see the very precious things. So this is something from philosophy ways.
Yeah, cool.
So how about Penny?
Can I understand like that? It's like the main obstacle for causing that blindness, or we cannot hearing, because of the selfishness, right? Because we're selfish, we don't want to share. So that's why it's the main cause for make us cannot hear and cannot see.
Yeah, so, but now it becomes a big question, like, suppose it's true. If it's true that blindness about sharing causes blindness, real blindness in the eyes, how can we help those people? How can we help those blind people? You know, what should we do?
For me, that when I'm beginning to go to DSI system, the SIS system, one of my colleague working with me, she got the eyes problem that I don't know. It's like one in the lunch when we were sharing what's going on, what's the problems, and then she suddenly sharing with us that, oh, she got the eyes problem. One eye, she cannot see anything. We didn't know it, but we worked together for over a year. And one things I recommended her is to support one organization. It's called Visionary, something like that. It's helping the kid, they didn't have the money, and do the eye surgery to help them see the light, right? Something like that. And then my colleague, every month she give the donation to support the daughter, to give the free strategy for the people who need to get the strategy to help them to see the light. So that's why I think that to how to actually help them is to teach them to help other people, no matter donation or you become the volunteer and then plant the seeds.
Yeah, cool. Wangsha?
Yeah, I'm thinking, because I went to the nursing house, the lady who is blind and deaf, he's very suffering. So I think the first step to help them is to give them warm. So we go there and give her a hug and have her hand, and then she feel calm down. And then later, every week we go there consistently. So if even I don't go there, my friends, they will go there to visit her. So every week she has some expectation, and gradually she opened her heart. Then we can, because she's blind, cannot hear and cannot talk. It's very difficult to, even for herself, it's difficult to plant seeds. But we go there and then start to take care of us. Then she starts to take care of us and use her hands to touch us. Oh, good girl, you are good, something like this. Then I think she's planting good seeds, maybe in the future.
I have a very practical suggestion, which I did, you know. So in the poor countries like Africa, people don't have money to buy eyeglasses. You know, they don't have enough money to buy eyeglasses. So I went to all my friends. I said, anybody have extra eyeglasses? Any kind, doesn't matter. Any prescription. give me your old eyeglasses. And we collected 1,000 pairs in a few days.
Wow.
Because everybody has extra eyeglass in their house, or they have the old one, or it came out of fashion. Now it's not a fashion. So we collected 1,000 in a few days, and we sent it like to Africa, you know. And my friend asked me, wait, you cannot just send eyeglasses there. They need a doctor to check their eyes and give them prescription. And my other friend said, no, you don't understand. In the poor countries, people just go to the store and they buy the dead person's eyeglass. And they try it. And if it works, it works. And they keep it. And if it doesn't work, they don't buy it. As there's no doctor to check their eyes. They just put it on. And some people, they put on, I saw in the picture from Africa, they will put on two like that. And they say, oh, now it works, okay? So I think that's a very simple, practical suggestion. Every country, you can collect some eyeglasses, old ones, and send it to Africa. If you don't know anybody to send it, I can give you some addresses in Africa, poor people who need the eyeglasses. So that's one practical suggestion. Yeah.
Okay, so since time's limited, and this is a very meaningful question for everybody, I think when we are getting older, we'll have this. So we did invent it. So let's have a summary. Let's summary from Michael. Could you give us, you give us one very practical things, that is to collect the old glasses to help the African people. So do we have one comments?
You know, I like
question?
this idea of teaching other people to share, because not sharing is a kind of blindness. So then your eyes will get better. I think so. And, you know, the best way to teach other people about sharing, of course, is to share yourself. Then other people will see you and they will copy you. So this is the DCI idea. If you are sharing a lot, that's the best way to teach sharing to other people. So in my case, I'm going to give some toilet paper to other people.
Wow, cool.
How about you guys?
Okay, how about Penny from Hong Kong? What's just a summary for your today's talk?
I think like today I learned a lot.
Questions.
Yes, today I learned a lot, because two things. Number one is about some people, they born with some trouble or problem in their body. But another thing is, I just think about my mom, because when she get older and she also get the trouble about the eyes, how can I help her and teach her, you know, to go through these problems? So today I get one solution is to share, right? So that's why I will ask her to watch the Peachy Morning Show with me together. And then it's like a show, right? You relax, you know, it's practical. Every day you can watch one video, and then you can know what is going on, why this guy is so happy and they success. So I think my practical way for today to help my mom, some people that I love, to beginning, you know, to become more, you know, happy person, more success. So they can watch the Peachy Morning Show. This is my suggestion for today. How about Wang Xia?
Yeah, yes. I'm still thinking, as I said just now, I still think one of the best, or the best thing I could see and the best words I could hear is a wisdom. So I'm thinking, for me, I like reading club. So maybe 2 more reading club to share the wisdom can help me, help my eyes, help my ears. This is my practical way. And also, as I mentioned, the people who have this problem, they are very suffering. So we may just go there, give them love, and give them our time, our energy to them, and then build up their confidence, and they can be brave enough or stronger enough to start to plant the seeds for themselves.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Wang Xia.
I have one more comment.
Okay, sure, please.
Our friend from Romania, he asked about 2 things. He said the eyes are going blind, but also the ears are going deaf. Now, the best seed to plant so you don't have an ear problem is to share your music list with other people. So
Wow.
I'm very happy to say many people sent their playlist, Spotify playlist. Many people sent a playlist in. And I listen to them with Veronica sometimes together. We enjoy. And this morning we were listening to this one. It's called
Wow.
Sowing the Seeds of Love,
Yes.
DCI. And the person's name is Jessica Medel. And I don't know you. I don't think I ever met you. And I don't even know what country you are from. But I want to say we really enjoyed your playlist. It was very, very cool. And I hope you will send another one. It was very cool. So if everyone wants to not have an ear problem, please share your playlist. And this is the playlist that we chose for this week. And Jessica, thank you very much for sending it. And I hope you will send another one. And I hope everybody enjoys the playlist. We will also post it on the Peachtree Morning Show on the Facebook and on the website. And enjoy the music. And please send your music to the show, okay, to the Peachtree Show. And you can post it wherever you watch Peachtree, then please send us your music. And we would like to share it with other people. Okay, and I'd like to thank Wangsha and Penny. They are two of our greatest organizers in China and two of my best friends. And I hope you will come again. We really enjoyed having you on the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Geshe.
Thank you, and then have a nice day. Back to our show on Monday. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching today's Peachtree Morning Show. See you next time.